Hello, hello, everyone. God bless y'all. I hope that you had a wonderful day. I'm not gonna say any names because some people, I just respect you, but you know who I'm talking to, and thank you, honey, for that blessing today. That meant a lot to me. I almost wanted to cry because, that was a blessing to me. Okay, I so much appreciate that. God bless you. I keep you in my thoughts and in my prayers. Okay, I love you so much. Thank you. All right, God bless you once again. All right, I am grateful. I am so grateful. All right, so you guys, there's the 888, the portal. A time for manifestations. And also, it is referred to as the sturgeon moon. Okay. This is all going into effect. There's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of things that are going to be illuminated, that situations that were hard on your soul, that people were trying to, you know, make it their point to attack you every day, to make it their point to harass you. Okay, this repetitive, played out spell work that these people are doing. Okay, um, that's coming to a close. So if these people felt or thought that anything was working, that's not going to flip back. um, I hope that one day they get the understanding that God is not to be played with. Okay. So when I was at work, I had got this download. Okay. And I heard they disturb the Holy Trinity when you come for God's children. That's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So not only are you coming for this person or thought you was coming for whoever they thought they were coming for, you were disturbing the Trinity. You were disturbing what has been wove together, what was foreseen and what was to be and what was known. Okay? Basically, the prophecy. For it was spoke into existence to merely exist. And when you attack a child of God, that is something that your judgment is not meant to do. So these people are going to be dealing with so much. It's going to be unbearable. But yet we bear witness to what was unbearable for us, but also what's going to be unbearable for them. The consequences of coming after God's child, the legacy of that child, that prophet, put on this earth to merely heal, to guide forward the soul's purpose, standing in the way of the acknowledgement of who one's soul is, could be unbearable consequences. Okay, I okay. So we are going to get into this reading. Okay, and we are just going to pick up on the energy that is in the frequency right now, in accordance. Okay. I'm asking God, my divine heavenly protectors, my angels of the white light, my spirit guides, and my ancestors. Please come through and protect me and protect my soul family, my love lights, my collective, as I am delivering these messages and they are receiving them. We are grateful. We show gratitude with each and every blessing, with the knowledge to move forward on our path to enlightenment, love, and soul's purpose. Okay? Yes. God bless. God bless. Amen. Amen. And amen. Let's get into this. Okay? Okay. Let's do this, y'all. I'm gonna. Ooh, okay. Divine abundance. You were born to align with love's will. Follow the tail and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance and not chase it. So, see, you are this. As not only financially, but you're abundant in the spirit. You're abundant in your faith, your belief, whatever that is. You serve a higher purpose. These people that were coming against you, the purpose they serve is the almighty dollar, the financial sector of life, but not looking into it as they have a dark heart. That's all they know. The material means is everything, but you are way beyond. You're elevated to another level. And through these attacks, and I heard vicious attacks, you were elevated to another level, another frequency, that you no longer vibrate on the things that were set forth for you to come to utter destruction. Okay? Yeah. So basically, they want your abundance. They want how you see the world. But that is a gift only you have. They want that gift and they can't have that. First quarter moon in Taurus. Release control. You see what I'm saying? For some of us, once upon a time, we thought that, having the things of the material world, and that's just the tangibility of what money can buy and how you can look. But really, you look beyond that, and there's more to the mirror. Do you understand what I'm saying? You look as though they say the eyes are the mirror of the soul, so you look into one's dark-hearted eyes and you see no soul. That's because the means of the world has sucked it out of them. Okay? It's made their heart very dirty and made their spirit dingy. Okay? There's nothing there. And you were never in that frame of mind to where you were vibrating to ever get over on anyone, to make anyone feel less than, to make you feel as though you came out on top, as though you won up individuals. All right? You're not like that. Because you know what? God knows your heart. And these people have totally upset that Trinity. Okay? That has brought you here amongst your brethren. Do you understand? Okay? So the way that this is being looked at now is you can keep trying. Go on. Keep trying. But it's not going to work. All it's going to do is add up for you. And it's like a balloon. You keep blowing the air, the hot air in the balloon. You keep blowing the hot air. You keep blowing it. And then what happens, you guys? It gets overinflated, and guess what? It pops. And whatever air that you blew, whether poisonous, venomous, or pure, comes out of that. Do you understand? These people are venomous. Okay? They blew poison into these balloons. Worth in reverse. Okay? They're worthy of nothing. If they were put before the divine council and they were asked, what have you done in your life to deserve or be worthy of what you feel taking away from mine should be? What is your worth? They don't have it. They don't have it. That's why these people are being judged. These are individuals that all your life had walked around all sedity like. that went to church and baked the pies, and what were they putting in the pies? For real. These are the people that have kept people under the illusions for a long time, that are going to be broken with this cycle. Okay? So these people do not know their worth, so they wanted you to question yours. They wanted to question your very existence, as well as have your mind in an uproar. Okay? A dis-ease. Okay? Yeah. These are the people that individuals look up to. These are committee leaders. These are teachers. These are doctors. These are lawyers. These are people that are part of organizations that we should know nothing about. But when you're dealing with a child of God, you have no choice, but you've invited their energy in by attacking their energy, wanting more of that, wanting more of the, how do you say, the familiarity, wanting to absorb more energy to become more powerful, more influential. Okay? Yeah. Divine Source, help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. Yeah, they cannot break this. This is what they wanted to break, right? Your connection. What does the enemy do? The enemy tries to blind you, to cut you off. If you are thirsty, your source of water would get cut off if someone wanted to dehydrate you. Your source of food would get cut off for you not to eat, to become malnourished. This is what these people wanted. And God, source, however you look at it, whatever you do, okay? It's in a higher vibration than they could even see. They can't even see it. Okay? Waves, they move. But when that higher frequency picks up, that wave, you see my hand? That wave goes faster and faster to the point to where it looks like it's just still. Okay? As they say, peace be still. That frequency is so high, no one can disturb it. Okay? You have peace. They don't understand, okay? Because they've done everything that they can do to kind of break that peace for you. But they were never knowing. They were never knowing what your source and what you were instructed when your spirit entered the womb, when you were getting ready to come into this world. They never knew, okay? They thought they knew. Individuality. They have nothing. They have nothing. You cannot compete where you do not compare. And you do not compare to compete. But these people don't know it. Okay? They don't know it. They don't know it yet. And they don't know what's coming for them yet. They cannot foresee this. They may spiritually scry, as you would say, or spy or monitor, but there's no way of monitoring what's getting ready to come into their life. You know, some people don't get into that. Live and let live, okay? Look, divine love. There's no love. There's only hatred that is within these people. That's why they come against God's children. But when you come against the whole creed, the Trinity, it is an army that is going to come after you, because they walk with this individual. Okay? They are set on assignment. As soon as they are entered into the womb, that is their assignment. Okay? Somebody be like, well, how do you know that? Honey, I know. That is their assignment, to walk with you There's a song. He walks with me and he talks with me, and he tells me I am his own. Okay, I think it's how great thou art. If I'm correct, I may not be, but yes, he walks with me and he talks with me, and he tells me I am his own. Hmm, okay. hmm I don't think it's how great thou art, but how great thou art. Okay. Yes, a lot of people have been saved. Have been saved. Okay? Just, you can't believe that this person's still walking around, and you can't believe that this person stopped this addiction, and you can't believe that they're still here, and you can't believe it. Because the world came along and got their claws into somebody. Tempted them into these dark things, these dark attachments, but it was fought off. They fought it off because they had that divine army behind them fighting. Okay? They fight with you every day. And like I tell people, you can call anybody crazy, call me crazy, call anybody crazy, but when you feel it and you feel that circle around you and that army, baby, you can walk forward and there's nothing that's going to defeat you. Okay? You may feel like it, but just know you're not alone. You're not fighting in battles alone. When you're sitting there crying, you're not crying alone. You're being comforted. You can feel it in your soul. You can feel it from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. Okay? Look. Inner power. All right? Okay? We have loss. And you know what that loss is? What they felt when you walked away and turned your back and gave them the cold shoulder. You gave them everything that they gave to you once you got that strength to pull away and to be you. All that mistreatment, all that unfair judgment, everything that they had no rights to do to you. Okay? That's exactly. That's exactly. Look, faith in reverse. No faith, ye of little faith. That's what's wrong with these people. They always want to declare somebody's crazy. Do you know how many lobotomies and things have took place through the years because they felt like, oh, they're schizophrenic, oh, they're crazy, baby. Let me tell it to you like this. Some people, yeah, okay, granted, yeah, they flipped their lid, okay, yeah. But some of them, no. There's a movie. Matter of fact, me and my daughter were watching this movie the other day, Glass. This doctor, psychologist, whatever she wants to be that day, okay, she was trying to prove the fact that, oh, you think you're superheroes, right? It had Bruce Willis in it, and he's the only one. My guy. Oh, I can't think. Man, he's Samuel L. Jackson. There you go. Thank you. Okay, somebody said it too, like Samuel L. Jackson. I can't believe it. But and he was very smart. You know, he was like glass. He was very fragile. And the thing is, she was trying to regulate how they felt about themselves as bringing them down. If you really looked into the movie, okay, the context of it, she was bringing them down, dumbing their mind down. You're not as great as you think you are. You're not a superhero. You're not this, you're not that. But they were. They were gifted in their own ways to be who they were, but she was trying to knock them out of that frame of mind. She was trying to break their worth by numbing them down with medication, with trying to work against their self-esteem. Do you understand? to work against what they had built themselves up and believed they were for so many years. Now, the crazy one, talking about I don't know, he's Henry, Bob, Billy, he's everybody. I don't know, man. I don't know about him. I don't know about him. Okay. But he talking about that beast in him. Well, let me tell you something. That's the beast in these people. The just beast. Okay? Wanting to get at you, wanting to hurt you. But see, that girl that was in it, that he had kidnapped in the first one, was it Split? Man, y'all, I don't know. That might be another movie. Okay? I don't want to get into all that, but it's people trying to work on your willpower. It's like spraying a bug with spray. It's like, man, when are they gonna die? When are they gonna die? And you keep getting up. We have companionship, okay? Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift, all right? This is what you do because you're true. You're not somebody that's going to come into someone's life and try to wreck it, turn it upside down. Okay, turn it into the Poseidon adventure. No, you're not going to do that. You're going to keep it real. But by keeping it real, you bring people what they got coming on how they treat you. If they treat you with respect and they treat you kindly, and they have that compassionate heart for you, oh, it's going to be a beautiful relationship. But if not, you're coming against God. And people really want to, they want to play crazy like they don't know. Like they don't know, okay? That's how they want to play. Like, oh, I didn't know. Well, you're not going to know here in a minute. You're probably not even going to know yourself. All the mental manipulation that you sent at one. Okay? You're probably not even going to know yourself. Your address. None of that. Okay? You're not going to remember. It's too much. You cannot remember. Okay? Because weren't you working on someone else's mind like that? Trying to shift their mind to elusive thoughts that aren't even theirs? So you can find more purpose in yourself. Huh. What's in this energy here? Okay. That was meant to come out. Now, see what I'm saying? The three faiths, what comes around. Okay? So, you got people here. There's going to be some type of shift. And it's going to be the strangest, most odd shift ever. Because what they were trying to do to you is coming right back at them. You're receiving everything that they wanted to receive out of attacking you. Oh, and you're not even looking for it, right? That's crazy. You're not even looking for it, y'all. And you're not even going to see it coming, just like they're not. You felt different today. You felt different today. I am Callie. Kali Ma. From death comes rebirth. Can I show y'all her necklace right there? See those skulls around her neck? And do you see the hand? Look into her eyes because she's not really playing. Okay? No, not really, just not at all. And you know what they say. It's like, give it up. I'll take care of it. Heads will roll. Heads will come off. Okay? And that's not even a joke. Because, you have, thank you, confirmation. You have fierce protection. Ooh. You have fierce protection. Don't even play. Now, well, you gotta wake her. You gotta wake that part of it up. Okay. Oh, winged seer. You see clearly, clairvoyance. They wanted you to doubt your gifts when it was handed down and given to you by the Holy Trinity. Divine order must be in store for you to do what you have to do. You are true. Okay? You see those eyes of seraphim? You see that? When you're walking, even through the darkest night, through the darkest phase of life, you are not alone. Okay? You know who you are. You've accepted who you are, and that's fine. Okay? People don't have to. Hmm. Yep. That divine warrior. That spirit inside of you that you never knew until you started going through these spiritual attacks. But you know what? They made you so much stronger to realize what it really was. Okay? Yeah. It's okay. Lantern Fairy in reverse, a clear solution. Now they don't have anything. They can't do anything. They can't break your connection. They can't break that tether. They can't wave that frequency slower. They can't slow you down. They can't dumb you down. You're very intelligent. You're very smart. The knowledge handed down to you. Ooh. And these people are just negative. They're just negative. Every time they open their mouth. Some of these people have learned their lesson though here. Okay? Come messing around and see what happens. That you don't get caught in the devil's snare trying to play games. Okay? Strangely lonely. Yeah, holding on way too tight. These are people that refuse to let go. But they're getting caught up in the devil's snare. The more and more. But see, these are people that claim to be friends with the dark side, with the dark criminal, monstrous, devious, tyrannic, dark side. They gonna find out. They gonna find out. Because just as well, and people do not believe that. They be like, oh, you gotta be on that side to be backed up by that side. Hold on, no you don't. Because remember, you faced your demons. They respect that. They respect that. Okay? And they're looking at them like, you don't even know who you're coming up against, do you? Okay, well, you know what? We're not going to help you because you do not have any grip on your inner power. You do not know what you are capable of besides the dark deeds that you do. We've never seen you fight one battle. But you've wanted to make everybody else fight a battle, right? Okay, let's see you work. Let's see you work. Let's see you work. Autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. So these people tried something last autumn or this autumn coming up. You late. If you're planning it now, you're late. You're late. They may have come after you last autumn, something like that, y'all. Yeah. They still gonna try something this fall. We're going to try something this fall. How dumb do you... Even though I'm sitting over here, I'm getting shocked by electric surges through the sky, but I'm still going to try something this autumn. If you don't get out of here and stop watching Harry Potter that much, because that's the dumb intelligence, okay? That's the dumb intelligence. You understand what I'm saying? They think they're so smart, but they're just dumb at the same time. So let's just say dumb intelligence. Everything's going wrong in my life, but I cannot hold back. I need to do it because this is how I feel. Look, Eclipse mermaid, powerful energy shift. So basically what they're feeling like they want to do now is try and transfer energies and souls. No, 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 no. Okay, not happening. Because you got a whole brigade coming after you already. What you want to do? I mean, you want to stand there and keep trying to twirl your baton or whatever you're trying to do to... Okay. I think that's what they're trying to do, y'all. Okay, dress of alchemy. Ooh, release your power. Oh boy. Now, we all know about Carrie, right? Took her to the prom, made her feel special. Her mama made her a dress, didn't she? Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, Carrie's mother was one of those people that just believed a little too much. You understand what I'm saying? She was really just really uptight there. She had problems, okay? But I don't know. There's something else that need to be worked on Carrie mother, because honey, she needed an exorcism. She needed 10 exorcisms, as a matter of fact. She needed some understanding and a padded room. She really was one of them type of people that's like, okay, yeah, you do need meds. Sorry if anyone takes medicine, but you do it in the fashion that you know how. There's no disrespect, because people do need medicine for anxiety, panic attacks, things like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But Carrie's mother, no. Okay, I've never met anyone on that level. But anyway, they took advantage of Carrie. They played with her feelings. They made fun of her. There was nothing funny about what they did to Carrie. I know it was a movie, but that telekinesis and things like that, that is real. Okay? People don't believe it. Okay, let you believe what you want to. I'm just saying what I think and know. But Carrie went to that prom thinking that boy really wanted her, and they threw pig's blood, the blood of swine on her. And baby, did nothing go right the rest of the night. The whole town, she destroyed the whole city. She released her power. Now, imagine. Mm-hmm. You know, if somebody invites you somewhere, you know, if you trust the situation and you're going to trust your surroundings, go ahead and go. But if you don't trust it and your gut says, wait a minute, don't go. Don't go, because, honey, you might mess around and destroy the whole city. Okay? Because that emotion, those emotions that are bound up in a person that they have not released their whole life, feeling left out, feeling let down, feeling just low in how people have treated them. I feel as though there is an emergence of energy that can come from that. Even if you don't destroy the whole city. I'm not saying you're going to do all that and blow up some stuff and all that, you know. But I'm just saying, it might not go right. It might not hit everybody, but those emotions will billow toward the people that were trying to hurt you. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Ooh, okay. Ooh. What's in the energy? Well, okay. We have present. Feeling in the moment. Becoming aware today, in the now. Okay? So they come out on what comes around. Alright? So this is happening now. This is now. The time is now. These people need to bow out. And if they have not, and if they think that they can still take over you, your thoughts, your body, they cannot. Okay? Yeah, what's up? Ooh, we have soulmates. You know how I'm taking this? This does not have to be romantic. What I'm talking about is your spiritual connection with God, with the Trinity. You're hooked. This is your soul's purpose. You were meant to be here. You are meant to make changes. These people are causing damage. Oh, you know what, y'all? I really wasn't even looking at that because I was concentrating on that soulmate card. But conflict, they're here to make damage. They want to cause conflict with you. They want people to be conflicted about the way that they take you, look at you, understand you. You're so different. You've always been so different. You're the black sheep. They take a family portrait, you don't look like anybody in the family. Well, damn it. You're not. You're not. Turn them inside out and see how grimy they are on the inside. But yet they want you to do so much for them. Look at mask. Turn them inside out and see how grimy they are on the inside. You're nothing like them. Oh, they tell you, oh, you're just like your mother. Oh, you're just like your father. Oh, you're just like... No, you're not. They can't compare you. You're incomparable. They can't compare you to anybody because you're not like them. Not saying that you think you're just too good. No. But you're not like them. That's not how you're circuited. You understand? Mm-hmm. Yeah. These people will stab you in your back as soon as you turn around. Look, gamble in reverse here. Mm-hmm. They don't understand what they're bidding on, what they're trying to do, what they're betting against. They shouldn't have did that. It's a bad idea. A bad investment. Okay? This is a serious reading. But y'all, the other night I was listening to something and just out of nowhere I was thinking of something in the lines of that and I heard uh-huh. Yeah. Imperial. You are from an imperial force. And what do you mean? Like, okay. People gonna stop playing. Ooh, okay. 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 Ooh, spirit in reverse. Because you know why? These people know they have an evil spirit. They don't see this coming. They wanted to say you were dark. You wasn't of the light. You were of the dark and the underworld and the... Okay, they're going to be calling out for spirit here, honey. Pain. What you went through. Every tear you cried hit that floor. And you know what? They were counted. And when it hits that wood or that concrete or whatever, those hands, those tears of frustration, of not being understood for so long, they're going to make sense. Okay? It's all going to make sense soon enough. Alright? Terms in reverse because, baby, just like I was talking about Carrie, because there's not going to be any way to talk yourself out of this. There's no terms and conditions because I guess you didn't read them. The fine print. With that dumb intelligence. Okay? And escape. Because, see, they're going to be hoping and wishing that there's some way, shape, or form that they can get away from what's coming to them. Okay? These people, they're going to be going through it. And it's a sad thing. I don't want people to go through anything, but quit messing with children of God. Look at this. The Five of Wands. Look. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. Look, as soon as I open this deck. Okay, I ain't even shuffled or anything. Look at this. Look at this. Lies. Slander. competition, drama, beef. Okay? You called for it. You called for it. So by the mercy of only God is going to save you. Okay? And like I said, I don't like that. But what you inflict onto God's children is what you shall live for the rest of your days. With no forgiveness. Because did you show them forgiveness? No. No, you did not. No, you did not. Don't play that. Don't play that. I'm serious. It's not to be played with. I don't know. Let me just finish. Let me get into this, okay? I love y'all, and I just don't like. I just don't like seeing people go through this. Period. I've been there. The Magician in reverse. Come on now. That's what they coming with. Oh. That's what they coming with, loves. That's why a long time ago I said I want to do good with my gifts. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to cause destruction, pain. I want to give understanding and love. But people don't understand that. You can't even give that without being taken advantage of, right? Okay? But when you have that light and that dark balanced out, baby, you are a bad piece. And I'm not saying that in a rotten way. I'm saying that in a very high regard way. Okay? Gemini Virgo energy there. Okay, with the Magician in reverse. Sending this dark magic. Okay? Trying to put things on you. Look, the Five of Wands came out. Trying to put things on you. Things to ride your back, ride your soul to the grave. Okay? Leo energy. Okay? Soon I'm not going to be calling out signs. Because signs are, yes, they are important, but when I get down through there, I don't like yelling out signs, okay? Because I'm trying to talk what's coming through me right now, okay? So, they're trying to cause conflict in all areas of your life. Throwing this freaking baneful magic. Conflict, confusion. And very much so concentrating on it. 3. I've seen 3 come out twice. 3 is, because I'm thinking about that 3 fates. Okay? Now the 3 fates and then conjoining it and thinking of the 5 of Wands. They were getting support in this. They were getting help. Okay? 5 is change. So it's like they were trying to change your destiny. They were trying to change your path. Change your belief. Change the way people saw you, thought about you. Okay. Ooh, see what I'm saying? The Empress in reverse. You got people that were trying to emulate you. That were trying to absorb your energy, whether it was through your voice, whether it was through pictures, whether it was just through trying to just barge into your energy itself. Okay? There are a lot of people, even in your family, your friends, people that you've known for years that were trying to absorb your energy as taking your breath, sucking the life out of you. Okay? These people wear masks. Okay. Yep, we have the 8 of Swords, but it's in reverse. You keep escaping. How do you keep getting out of this bind? How do you keep escaping? How do you keep seeing through the illusions? I feel like you've always seen through it. You just couldn't prove it, but you knew it. There were some things that happened, you just could not prove it, but you knew it. And you would unstick yourself, unbind yourself. Okay? Look, we have the King of Cups here because, all this love that you have, all this love that you give through the manipulation of one's mind. That high and mighty stuff don't work too long, does it? You were guarded. You were shielded. You have divine love. All right? And this is what you shall receive. Ooh, what is flip? Hold on. We have one flipped over. The Four of Swords. Peace. The Four of Swords. Relax. Relax. It's getting taken care of. It's being taken care of. And these, like they say, this is for the people in the back, in case you didn't hear. You relax. Don't mind it. Never mind. It's like you turned the other cheek, literally. You kept turning the other cheek to the other cheek to the other cheek. You get tired of getting slapped. Okay? In pain. Not noticing that it's them that will suffer in the end. Okay? Not wanting you to win. Wanting you to just not call on your inner power. Yeah, with the Three of Swords here. Okay? Libra energy with the Four and the Three of Swords there. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with their King of Cups. Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. Okay, I'm done calling out signs, alright? But they wanted you in this grief. And the grief for you was to ultimately lose yourself and who you were, your navigation of your path. That was the heartbreak. So by doing that and taking everything that you believe in, they could break you down internally. And then it'll work its way outward. See, this is what they sit there and talk about. Then we'll really have them where we want them. Then they'll bend to our will. No. Nope. You fought through that pain. You came out a fighter. A divine warrior in the spirit. Okay? Yeah, you didn't know you were chiseling. Greatness. Greatness. Spoken upon your name. Okay? Ooh, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. As I said, you took that pain and turned it into power. And that, baby, that's all you needed. That's all you needed. Okay? Your spirit team, ooh, they praised. They praised. When you became alert, they praised. Do you understand? You were very highly exalted. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay? Yeah. It's like you forgave. You forgave. And with that, you being that strong, and God understood that. Wow. Wow. God bless you. It was a lot to forgive. It was a lot to forgive. Look, we have the Six of Swords here. You just wanted peace. They wanted conflict. You wanted peace. The herald of peace. What do you mean? There's no conflict here. And they saw they weren't bringing any ships down, any foundation down. They found they weren't doing anything. Okay? People wonder how you made it out. Yeah, we got the Two of Swords here. People wonder how you made it out. They don't even know. They're so confused right now. They had the decision of which way to go. You chose the right way. They didn't know which way to go, so they just kind of stood there and went the wrong way. It was more enticing. It was more materialistic. It was more tangible. You could touch that. Oh, don't believe them. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay. Oh, we have the Six of Wands in reverse. Very unsuccessful in their plot and their plans and their schemes and their sense of being. They, they're losers. They're losers. So are losers at that. But it's like they want to try one more time, and that's all it needs to take. That's all. Because that's the last straw. They're on their last freaking leg, if it's a leg. Yep, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. They're told not to be shown mercy. They did not give you mercy. They will not be shown mercy. Okay, with these sixes out here, there's 3 sixes I see. It's time to reflect on what they did and why they see this coming. Do you understand? Okay. Yeah. What you gonna do? Because with that 4, baby, you got protection. See what I'm saying? So chill out. Be at peace. Be at peace. Yeah, we got the 7 of Pentacles. Plant those seeds. Those ships are coming in. Plant those seeds. Do what you do. Do what you are led to do on your divine path. Answer the call you already have. Do what you do. It was the wrong investment plan with you. Okay? Telling you now. I'm telling you now. Okay. What's this 3 of Swords here? Ooh. Okay, yeah. The 8 of Pentacles, put that work in. You were divinely crafted. You are a work of art. You are God's child. You are the most beautiful masterpiece made. Your heart was crafted with pure love and gold that no man has laid their eyes on. Okay? So you put those skills to work and you do what you got to do. Yeah. Because it's, I'm so sorry for these people. There's not going to be any mercy. There's no action that they can furthermore take. Tell you that. Okay. The Ace of Cups in reverse. There's no more action. They're not receiving any of your blessings. They thought that would be the transfer. That would be the shift. Well, baby, everything that they wished upon you to take from you, it's all coming back to you. Everything is getting heightened to the highest degree. Okay? God prepares a table in front of your enemies to watch you feast and only invite. But will you do that? I feel as though your heart is so pure that you would invite the swine to feast with you, but only they eat the scraps as they wanted you to, right? Okay. Let's pull some more of this Mystic Oracle here, and then we're going to get out of here. We're going to get out of here. Okay. Adrenaline. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. In a panic. Adrenaline. Adrenaline rush. Somebody might need to be shot up with some adrenaline. I'm just saying. Look, that divine intelligence. They be like, Benadryl? Time. Speak then. Speak on it. Speak on that then. That's all I can say. Speak on that then. Okay? Speak on it. illuminate, revealing the truth. Oh, are they going to be honest? Well, it's too late now. Oh, I want to be honest. I'm getting this. Yeah. hmm Now they want to tell the truth. Oh, as the world turns, signs in reverse. They're not going to see it coming. They're not going to see it coming, but they're noticing the trickle. Not the full drizzle. The downpour. Okay? Decision. Uh-huh. Yeah. Should have made this decision a long time ago. But you made your decision and you stood on it and you didn't care who said what. Because you know who you are. Now they got to make the decision. But I feel like it's kind of like too late. It's like they're trying to be like, well, I don't know why we did it. Like I said, you're in front of the divine council, the Holy Trinity. What are you going to say? What are you going to say? Yeah. We have denial. In reverse, even though they're going to deny everything, how can you be in denial when it was foresaw? God saw what you were going to do already. That's a good question. Oh, I forgot. You're not supposed to question that counsel. Okay. For sight. What did I say? And I'm done. For sight. It was already written. It was already seen. It was already played out within the future. Okay? The scroll was already enrolled, baby. With that, you guys, God bless y'all. I love you so much. And I hope that you got some type of insight, something from this reading, okay? That, I brought forth to you. Because you know who you are. And you know what they did. Even though you just keep it quiet. Because you know, honey, you have warriors. Warrior angels. Okay? And they're serious. It's not a game. And they're fighting for you. Your spirit team the whole way has been rooting for you. Even in that hour of grief, in that hour of prayer where you prayed so hard. Okay? God bless you. And I love y'all so much. And once again, dear, thank you for your blessing today. You know who you are. All right? God bless you. God bless you. All right? You guys, keep God first always and always. And just know the hour is upon us all. All right? God bless y'all. Bye-bye.